Hey guys, welcome back to the It's Really Not That Deep podcast. Have you guys ever heard follow the plan, not your mood? If you've ever had a goal or worked towards something, you'll know that motivation isn't always there. And if you wait to be motivated, you're going to be very inconsistent and probably not reach your goal. The people who are very successful and have all of the things that you're dreaming of, they're not more motivated than you. They've learned to build discipline. They also probably don't have the mindset that discipline is punishment, but discipline is the highest form of self-love. It's showing up for yourself even when you don't feel like it. It's proof that you can count on yourself even when you don't feel like it. It's a way to learn to trust yourself. Motivation is a feeling, not a strategy. And as we know, emotions are fleeting. You can feel happy one second, motivated the next second, sad the next second, angry the next second. It doesn't actually go that quickly, but you know what I mean. It comes and goes, the motivation. Also, when we're going through stressful times, we're not going to feel motivated. When I'm going through something stressful, I'm not going to be like, ooh, now is the perfect time for me to start going to Pilates again. So right now, I'm just thinking about those days where I'm so lazy. I woke up late, I was scrolling first thing in the morning, and I've been on my phone all day, eating nothing but unhealthy foods, and I just feel so not good. There have been times where I go to bed not feeling good, don't break the cycle, and there have been other times where I've gotten up, turned the day around, worked out, then felt so much better, felt inspired to start schoolwork. And it all depended on how I showed up for myself in those moments. So whether I used my discipline to get up or waited for motivation that never came. So we're going to talk a little bit about the science of discipline, break it down, how it works, how we can use that to our advantage. There's been a lot of talk about habit loops, and what that is a cue, then a routine, then a reward. So these habit loops help us develop habits. We get a cue, we're like, okay, I need to do my homework. The routine is then doing the homework. The reward is feeling so good about yourself, feeling productive, not feeling stressed the next day at school because you didn't do your homework. And every time you push through the resistance, because there's always resistance, when you need to do something but you don't have motivation, of course you don't feel like doing it. But every time you do it anyway, you're rewiring the neural pathways of self-discipline and of self-trust. If you say to yourself that you're going to do something and then you don't do it, babe. And don't just do the thing. Make it part of your identity. Become the type of person that does the thing. This is what I really tried to implement in my life. I never used to work out. I never used to walk. I actually didn't partake in any self-care other than a face mask. And then over time, I realized that the person I wanted to be wasn't like me. She didn't rot. She didn't hate working out. She didn't hate working. That was her lifestyle. And so step by step, I started to become that person. I started to build habits around working out. And then I realized, I actually feel really good when I do this. The endorphins are pumping over time. My body starts to look better. I want to eat healthier and then I feel better. There's just all the positive effects of doing the positive things. But what it first took was deciding that I wanted to be different, identifying what it was I wanted to be. And I journaled about that so many times. I remember I used to think to myself, I used to look in this is kind of sad. I used to look in the mirror and I used to be like, this is not the body I'm meant to be in. This is not the person that I'm meant to be. I don't like this person that's looking back at me. And I could have stayed that way forever. And I feel like a lot of people do stay that way forever and stay in this state of not liking themselves. So the key to your dream life is discipline. It's building the habits, showing up for yourself, and becoming the person that you dream of. And I bet the person that you want to be would show up for themselves. So if you want to get there, you got to show up for yourself. Okay, so I get it. We hear this. We understand. It's hard to do. So we're going to talk about some techniques to implement discipline when we're really not feeling it. So when we're feeling resistance to something, for example, I keep talking about working out because I work out a lot. But when I really don't feel like working out, I'll say to myself, okay, Joelle, just put on the workout outfit and go downstairs. If you want to stop after 5 minutes, you can stop after 5 minutes. Spoiler alert, once I'm down there doing it, I don't stop. I keep going and I finish the workout. But it's just like getting myself there. It's just like, do this one little thing. You don't have to go the full 100%, do 1%, and then see how you feel. And just showing up in that way. The next one is really finding your why. Why do you want to be different? Why is the discipline important? Where is the discipline going to take you? And connecting back to that why when you're not feeling like doing something, when you're not feeling motivated, when you feel like giving up. You're the creator of your life. What are you going to create? Discipline with meaning feels like purpose. You're on purpose. It might be hard, but you're doing what you're meant to do because you have a meaning. You have a why. My why, just if you need some inspiration, my why for school is I want to be a psychologist. I want to help people. So when school gets hard, I keep going. My why for working out, I want to be strong. I want to be as healthy as I can for as long as I can. I want to look strong. I want to feel strong. I want to be strong. And I want to look good. Okay, I'll say it. I want to look good. There's a certain way I want to look, and I'm going to work out to feel like that. Sue me. And discipline isn't about extremes. Like, you don't have to do the most every day. You don't have to give 100% every day. That's not possible. We have good days. We have bad days. But that's why on the bad days, just saying to yourself, like, okay, I'm just going to open the textbook. I don't know if I'll do the whole paper today or do all the readings today, but I'm just going to open it up and see what happens. That 1%, that just trying, showing up for yourself in some capacity, even if you don't reach the goal today, you're being consistent. And consistency builds routines, builds habits, rewires the neural pathways. And think about it. You kind of have to prove yourself before you get to your dream life. Blessings don't always just like fall into your lap. They often don't. You have to prove, sorry if you don't believe in the universe, but you have to prove to the universe that you're serious by showing up over and over again. You have to prove to yourself that you're serious by showing up over and over again. Because if the thing that you want comes, you're not even going to be prepared for it. You're not going to know how to sustain it. Because you're not prepared. You're not ready. You're not the person that's ready for that. You're not disciplined enough. Okay, so I know I already talked about takeaways, but these are the real takeaways for this episode. The 2-minute rule. When you don't feel like doing something, commit to 2 minutes. Commit to 2 minutes. Because once you're doing it for 2 minutes, you're probably just going to keep doing it. Like if you set a 10-minute timer to clean your house, you're probably going to get into it and just keep cleaning, and then your house will be clean. But you wouldn't have gotten up if you didn't just start with the 2 minutes. So just start. Also making micro commitments, checking in with yourself on how you're feeling that day and deciding I'm not going to give 100% because I don't have 100% to give. I'm going to give 45% today, and that's me being consistent and showing up regardless of how I'm feeling. The next one, and I love this one, is a future self check-in. I like to think about how me tonight is going to feel, how me tomorrow is going to feel if I don't do the thing. I'm going to be more stressed because I'm going to have more on my plate and I'm going to feel guilty for not doing it. But if I do the thing, I'm going to feel proud. I'm going to feel inspired. I'm going to think like, of course she did that for herself. She loves herself. She cares about herself. Of course she did it. And that's how I want to feel. That's who I want to be. So I have to act that way. But we also want to have self-compassion. We don't want to get to a point where we're like, I'm a failure because I didn't do this. If you're really struggling, fix that first. Be disciplined to fix your mental health. But missing something once isn't a failure. Come on. It's a test. It's a test to whether you'll return. If I don't work out for a week, which has happened many times, it's all about if I come back to it. Who cares about the week lost, as long as I get back on the horse? So, discipline is not being perfect. It's about coming back again and again and again and building consistency and building self-trust. Every time you show up when you don't feel like it, your future self will thank you. You are investing into your future more than you can even know, and you're becoming the person you want to be just by showing up. Your future self is already thanking you. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. See you guys next time.